I'm gonna try.
Hank Williams Jr. Way down yonder in the bayou.
Richard Thomas is the son, trapped in the shadow of his father's legend.
Thank you very much.
Can he become his own man?
My home is a tour bus and a motel room, and anything else that might happen to go along with it.
And what will be the price?
Don't you ever touch me again.
Gotta keep the sacred legend of Hank Williams alive. Can't let my daddy die again.
Based on Hank Jr.'s best-selling autobiography about his real-life struggle.
You're messing up your life, boy. I know you've been drinking, you've been popping.
The wild times, the accident that almost kills him, and the girl who inspires him and gives him the courage to find his own identity.
What are you afraid of?
Falling on my butt.
And now, the world premiere of Living Proof, the Hank Williams Jr. story.
Great cake, hon. I had to have seconds.
You had thirds, but who's counting?
Here's another dish.
The dishes are done, and so are the pans. But Dawn can handle that.
You're going to wash this after greasy pans?
No, you are, with Dawn.
Hey, nothing feels greasy. The water, my hands, nothing. And my plate looks as good as the first.
No kidding.
Dawn did some job on the chocolate cake.
So did you.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Remember last year when the 24-hour bug made a house call? You were prepared. You gave everybody Pepto-Bismol. It coated, soothed, relieved the nausea and cramps, and especially the diarrhea. Pepto-Bismol was quite a relief to everybody last year. Well, that bug is in the air again this year. Are you prepared?
Raise your hand. You got it. Raise your hand. You know it. You feel confident, secure. Raise your hand. You feel dry now. Raise your hand. You know why now. Raise your hand if you're sure.
You've got it. That sure, secure, confident feeling. Because each Sure gives you enough protection to help feel dry all day.
Confident, confident, dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure. Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby.
These beautiful moments were made possible by Head & Shoulders, the shampoo for the two of you.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Numbers, on occasion, speak louder than words. Now, these figures dramatize the results of a university study in which serum cholesterol was reduced, an average of 9.6% in 3 weeks. 43 families took part. They cut down on cholesterol and saturated fats, and they ate more fish, chicken, and vegetables. For cooking, they all used Puritan because it's low in saturated fats with no cholesterol. Your assignment is to try it. Puritan knows you're fighting serum cholesterol. Puritan wants you to win.
Hidden deep in the mountains of your dirty laundry are some very tough stains. Introducing an incredible new laundry detergent that gets them out. Introducing new Era Plus with protein. Why protein? Because stains like tough color soil, ketchup, even ground in grass are made of protein. And protein gets out protein stains. Era Plus on even set in blood. Protein gets out protein. Put a little Era Plus on problems. Add a quarter cup to clean the whole wash. Nothing gets out every stain, but new Era Plus will get out some of the toughest. New Era Plus with protein gets out stains to get your whole wash clean.
Camay all over, bright Miss Bonnie Lynn. There's a glow in her skin, soft and clean to make a man look twice. And the coconut soap helps it look so nice. She's Camay all over.
Camay is the only leading beauty bar that's 1/2 coconut soap for creamier lather to feel soft all over.
Down to her toes, as soft as a rose. She used Camay all over.
Camay for beautiful skin all over.
Living Proof, the Hank Williams Jr. story, continues following these messages.
Tomorrow on Another World, will Cass be forced to give up Cecile?
I despise Cecile Corey. Stay away from her.
I can't just write her out of my life.
Will Peter and Sally give in to their desires?
I was wondering when we'd get around to that.
And has Jamie found the woman of his dreams? Find out tomorrow on Another World.
Talk about tired legs.
A runway model runs a mini marathon every day.
Legs like mine need more than light support. Bless you, legs, for introducing Leg Shear Support Pantyhose. It's more effective than light support. New shear support is double graduated here and here. Supports me most where I need it most, comfortably. 5 more miles.
For legs that demand more support, demand new Leg Shear Support.
A young drowning victim is found. We'll have the story at 10.
We continue with Richard Thomas starring in Living Proof, the Hank Williams Jr. story.
Nice, very nice.
Thank you. 1 rehearsal, 4 actors, and 20 coffee cups. Around here, we don't like coffee, we love it. I look forward to my 6th cup as much as my first one. That's because my coffee's High Point decaffeinated. I don't need caffeine, I'm active enough, thank you. But that's just one reason this coffee lover chooses High Point. Oh, that aroma's wonderful. Just look at this deep, rich color. But you know what really matters to coffee lovers? This. Deep and rich. Flavor this good has to be deep brewed into a coffee.
Try High Point, the coffee lover's decaffeinated.
Deep brewed flavor. I think you'll really go for it.
Happy birthday!
Oh, Jimmy, don't. The floor's wet.
No, it's dry. I washed it hours ago.
What? Oh, you're kidding. Wow, that shine made me think it was wet. Using something new for your no-wax floor?
Yep. New Lemon Bright Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean is new?
Sure is. It's a whole new Mr. Clean. New Lemon Bright color, new fragrance.
Terrific. Really lemony.
And a new brightening formula that's even better than before.
I'll say. It really shines. And no dull film or streaks.
Even Armstrong approves it for my no-wax Solarian floor.
With a shine like this, I approve too.
New Lemon Bright Mr. Clean brings out a no-wax shine so bright, you may wonder, is it wet or is it dry?
No, it's dry.
How does your fabric softener smell?
Ah, nice.
Ah, nothing.
Introducing new Unscented Bounce.
Unscented Bounce doesn't leave a scent on my clothes. That I love.
Regular Bounce gives me the long-lasting freshness I love.
Now there are 2 kinds of Bounce.
Both control static cling,
while both leave your clothes soft and fluffy.
Regular or new Unscented Bounce for...
nice.
Or...
nothing.
Living Proof, the Hank Williams Jr. story, continues following these messages.
It's the ultimate B movie. Irwin Allen's The Swarm. If you like the A-Team, you'll flip over the B-Team. Richard Chamberlain and Catherine Ross, Tuesday.
This is NBC News Capsule. Here is Linda Ellerbee.
Good evening. In 2 weeks, the FBI will have broader powers to keep an eye on groups that advocate political violence. The new guidelines made public today will, in part, give the FBI more power to infiltrate political groups and will allow them to investigate people who support violence-prone groups. The Supreme Court ruled today that police officers who lie in court cannot be sued by people convicted as a result of their testimony. Finally, a Pentagon report out today says the #1 killer of people in the military is neither cancer nor heart disease, but rather drunken driving. I'm Linda Ellerbee in New York. More news later on this NBC station and on NBC News overnight.
And give me some of the hashed blue potatoes.
Good choice.
MASH, Monday night at 10:30, following Channel 13 News.
Honey, you really should call and tell them.
I know it's silly. I just can't seem to.
They ran off and got married.
Your mother? That's terrific.
It's fantastic.
Right after dinner?
I'll call. Right after I get my nerve up.
And if I know my mother, I know exactly where they went.
What am I afraid of?
Mrs.
I should
Coleman?
just go ahead.
Mrs. Coleman.
That's me.
Reach out.
Reach out and touch someone.
Hank Williams Jr.'s got another hit, and this time it's Hank Williams Jr.'s Montana Exchange. If you like dressing Western, you'll know names like our exclusive KC Hawkheads. Hey, they're different. Justin and Texas Boots, and leather by Altman of Dallas. And you know they're hard to come by. Hank's got Western clothes and souvenirs like you've never seen before. So see them now at Hank's Montana Exchange.
What happened at the West Jefferson Prison? Some answers at 10.
We continue with Richard Thomas starring in Living Proof, the Hank Williams Jr. story.
Ah, the freshness of morning. Ooh, the stale, pasty grunginess of morning breath. The worst breath of the day.
Morning. This morning, Charlie, let's both use Minty Fresh Scope.
What's the matter? Mine works. Can't you tell the difference?
Yeah, you just turn morning breath to medicine breath.
What's better than bad breath?
A Scope fights bad breath, leaves your breath minty fresh. Do it, Charlie. You'll see.
Minty Fresh. That's some sensation.
That's some difference.
Morning.
Ah, Scope. Fights bad breath. Doesn't give medicine breath.
Win the wake-up of your life. Wake up in one of 6 great places like Hawaii, the Virgin Islands, or New York! A vacation worth $5,000 to $8,000!
Enter the Scope and Gleam sweepstakes now. Details in stores.
Why the long face?
Mommy's mad.
How come?
Because I didn't brush my teeth yet.
And why is she mad at that?
Because
she only wants what's good for you. Come on. Now see this? Advanced Formula Crest gives even more protection than the Crest we grew up on.
So,
Mommy knows you could get even fewer cavities than we did. Wasn't she a meanie?
yes.
With Crest, your kids could have even fewer cavities than you did.
My dishes shine. Really shine.
And guess who doesn't have to dry?
Until new Lemon Fresh Joy.
I had to dry.
To get rid of spots.
Now new Joy leaves dishes practically spot-free.
Fact is, other leading brands can dry, leaving spots. New Joy's unique anti-spotting formula lets dishes dry practically spot-free, down to the shine.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. And without a towel.
Try new Lemon Fresh Joy for a beautiful shine, without a towel.
Thursday, the school is vandalized and a mysterious suicide note is found. Will one of these students fulfill a death wish? Fame. Then...
Oh, jump back, Jack, I'm talking.
Will the Chief station go down the drain when Nell takes over? Give me a break. And what is it about Diane men find irresistible?
You're not wearing a bra, are you?
Cheers. Then on Hill Street Blues, can the guys get 2,000 pounds of beef down 5 flights of stairs, or is it a lot of bull?
Hey, Hairball, don't look for trouble. Be here Thursday.
I remember when we used to get home at this hour, but Jamie here sure changed that. Now keeping him comfortable is far more important than anything we could do for ourselves.
That's why we give him Love. It cradles him in comfort. Love. We tried some elastic diapers that cost less, but they didn't all fit like Love's. Look, if the padding's real wide, it bunches up a lot between his legs. But Love's padding is curved like an hourglass to fit him comfortably. Love. We wouldn't dream of giving our little night owl anything less than Love's. Your baby's comfort begins with love. Love.
Alan, hurry up. We're going to be late.
Relax, Dad. My wedding's 4 hours away.
4 hours? I got to finish dressing.
Okay. Just let me get my secret first.
Use mine. We'll both need something strong today.
No, thanks. I need my secret.
Oh, Dad's spray isn't good enough for you.
Daddy's secret roll-on works better than yours.
Are you going to have 2 antiperspirants even after you're married?
Absolutely. Secret really helps keep me dry, even when we walk down the aisle.
Don't remind me. Hey, but if it's that good, I'll try it.
It's for women. Smell.
Pretty.
Not like a guy.
But if...
Sorry, Dad, but don't think of it as losing my secret. Think of it as gaining a bathroom.
Secret strong enough for a man.
But made for a woman.
Hug me, squeeze me.
Mr. Whipple?
Huh?
You've changed.
You're not out here saying, please don't squeeze the Charmin.
No one ever listened?
Oh.
But squeezing got you to try Charmin. The softness keeps you coming back. How soft is Charmin? Watch. Drop a fragile egg. But on Charmin it won't break, because Charmin's so cushiony, so squeezably soft. Charmin, the squeezing gets you, the softness keeps you.
Living Proof, the Hank Williams Jr. story, continues following these messages.
Good things get better with age. A classic car, a vintage champagne, and Johnny Carson. The legend goes on later tonight.
This is a Channel 13 news update. Here's Pam Huff.
Good evening. The body of a 3-year-old drowning victim was recovered from Turkey Creek late this afternoon. Heavy rains may have spelled doom for this dam in Fayette County. Residents and prison officials looking for answers on that prison disturbance at West Jefferson. And the first game of the Birmingham Stallions is underway tonight. We'll have the details of these stories and much more, plus sports and weather, coming up in 30 minutes on 13 News Tonight.
And give me some of the hashed blue potatoes.
Good choice. MASH, Monday night at 10:30, following Channel 13 News.
It's gold.
Go for it. For Southern Gold.
Gold.
A new limited edition Cutlass.
Gold.
An Oldsmobile with up to 15 special features never before packaged on a Cutlass. You save over $400 on features alone. Southern Gold, an investment. Cutlass, the #1 selling car in America. #1 in resale value. Southern Gold at 11.9% financing. Available only at your Southern Olds family dealer. Invest now while there's still time.
These days, you've got to do a shade more than work hard for your money. You also need to manage it and plan ahead. What you need is a bank that'll keep you in touch with every beat of the economy and help you make the smartest moves for your money. What you need is AmSouth, opening up new and better ways to serve you all over Alabama. AmSouth keeps in touch.
AmSouth, keep in touch with us.
WVTM-TV, the best in the business.
We continue with Richard Thomas starring in Living Proof, the Hank Williams Jr. story.
14, 34, hike! How far do we moms have to go to see our team clean?
All the way to high country!
Where 11 boys of our home team defend a field of muddy green. They're fumbling all around, can't seem to get a touchdown.
An extraction team needs an extraction tide.
Mom, she knows the score.
My tide's tackled this mess before.
So go ahead and sledge them, splatter them, splotch them, claim your spot. Tide gets it clean. Tide's America's favorite. From cocoa to mud, Tide will tough clean it. You've just seen it. Now here's that winning side. Same clothes, same team, red, white, and clean with extra action Tide. Claim your spot, Tide gets it clean.
My wife Patty's happiest when she's outdoors. In fact, she's kind of a nature nut. There must be something to it. Just look at that face. If Patty's not an Ivory girl, I don't know who is.
Maybe David's biased, but he does know me pretty well. I live healthy, I eat healthy, and I do wash every day with Ivory. Look, I'm like most women. I've tried soaps with heavy perfumes and deodorants, but they left me feeling like there was something I didn't want on my face. That's why I trust Ivory, because it leaves my skin feeling clean and fresh, like the outdoors. David's father used to make him take Ivory down the river because it floats. But I use Ivory because it makes my skin look good.
Healthy-looking skin. Ivory can help you have it, too. If you know a healthy-looking Ivory girl like Patty, write and tell us.
Who put the ooh in shampoo?
New Prel, that's who.
New Prel puts the ooh in shampoo.
New Enriched Prel gives you a soft new fragrance. Special new silkeners you can feel while you shampoo. Hair that feels soft and silky after. New Prel puts the ooh in shampoo. Ooh. Puts it in a special new formula for dry hair, too.
New Prel puts the ooh in shampoo.
Next week on NBC Monday Night at the Movies.
Juries don't like to convict drunk drivers.
There's a killer on the loose
Nobody cares.
that takes 25,000 lives a year.
Nobody gives a damn.
What can I tell you, lady? That's the way it goes.
And you and your children are the next target.
Nobody helps
What makes you think you can?
because I have to.
The real life story of the woman who's fighting back to turn her tragedy into a triumph for us all. Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. The Candy Leitner story. Next Monday.
When we have a party, you'll find me dancing, and you'll find Doolittle eating. There's some mighty good Crisco cooks around here, and they're always coming up with some great new Crisco recipes, like peach tarts, leggy crust. And don't those shrimp croquettes look good?
That's good cooking, Ma. Why don't you get the recipe?
I will if you get up there and dance.
Look for Loretta's recipes in your favorite women's magazines.
Crisco do you proud every time. Get it, honey, get it.
Now you can cash in on Crisco's Great Taste. It's the Crisco Great Cash Giveaway with cash prizes totaling over $300,000, including the grand prize of $250,000 cash. See details on specially marked cans of Crisco today.
I love coconut pie. Friends ask me why mine tastes so delicious. Well, I take fresh coconut, grate it, toast it, and mix it through the pie. I'm Mrs. Olson. The right ingredients are so important in good cooking. That's why Folgers is good cooking. Because Folgers has that just right, delicious ingredient, mountain-grown coffee. Mountain-grown beans mean more rich flavor and aroma than other kinds of coffee. Delicious. Try Folgers or Folgers flaked coffee. Folgers is mountain-grown coffee. Folgers is good cooking.
Well, howdy. What you got there, youngster?
An old piece of Mom's kitchen tile.
Good grief. This tile's the color my floor used to be, but look at the difference.
That's 'cause there's ground-in dirt stuck in those little crevices.
You need spick and span every time. But is it safe? For no wax? Sure. It cleans into crevices and lifts out ground-in dirt that dulls your floor's color. Beautiful, Minnie.
Nice going, Ma.
Spick and span every time helps show your floor's true colors.
Later tonight on The Best of Carson, Johnny welcomes Bob Hope, Richard Pryor, David Bowie, and Randy Oates. Tomorrow night, NBC presents Irwin Allen's The Swarm. It's life or death as man battles an invasion of winged killers. Richard Chamberlain and Catherine Ross star. Then stay tuned for Saint Elsewhere.
Do things your own way. You can climb any old mountain once you make up your mind. I didn't die in Montana, no, Lord. You let me get back to my old homeland. And I'm gonna hold on to her hand.
I just know what the people want. Why don't they leave me alone?
We can't. We've got a job to do. Monitor, the NBC News Investigative Magazine, premieres Saturday.
Once I was told I had cancer.